our federal or our national tax money be used for? Eli? Education. There are days when kids come in and they take notes and use textbooks and do things in a more traditional manner, but we're at a point right now, in social studies at least, where kids are using technology pretty much for the duration of every single class. The computers have become their pencil, and I think that's a good thing because it's no longer a novelty. It's no longer, oh yay, I get to use my laptop. This is part of what I do on a daily basis, and it helps make my job as a student a little bit easier and makes me a little more efficient.
We write our agendas down in our laptops. We use the smart boards in math to kind of like a whiteboard to solve problems in groups, and we watch clips or make presentations on our smart boards.
You have to learn how to work it into the flow of your classroom. There's times where things don't load. You have to have your plan B. You're planning on a video to show. You're planning on an interactive thing. It's not working. But then that's the downside. The plus side is the kids get used to, and you get used to problem solving all the time. And so we've created an environment, I think, where kids are understanding that when you push the envelope on these things, that there will be problems.
Delaware over here, what do you think about that, Delaware? Can you speak from personal experience? How many people are in your state approximately?
We have approximately 37,000 people.
Not all of our computers are Wi-Fi, so the Wi-Fi tends to drift off, and then the internet closes and my work's gone, and that just is bad.
There are days when things just don't work, just don't go well. I would have to say at the beginning of this year, I was probably the most frustrated I've been because we were having real problems with our internet. I was this close to saying it's going to be paper and pen for the rest of the year because I felt like we just wasted so much time. We've given them so many different options for doing things that sometimes it's overwhelming for them. And I think that there are some students who respond well to a very traditional, here's your paper copy assignment, it's due tomorrow at this time. That's not always the way things happen around here. But I think that those options really mirror the choices that they're going to have outside of school, and that this is better preparing them, to be able to navigate and organize.
4 is 24. How many zeros are there? So how many zeros you have? So what's your answer?
The drawbacks are perhaps they're not as focused as we once were, but I think the positive is this is the medium in which they're going to operate for the rest of their lives, and they're getting good at it, whether we like it or not. They're better than I am, they're better than you are, they're better than our generation. And it does provide them with some really neat opportunities to get beyond the confines of a traditional classroom. They can Skype with people in Uganda, they can have conferences with people across the city or within the country, or they can converse with a videographer and exchange ideas, and that's something that didn't exist 10 years ago, and kids frankly are very excited about that.
So this is 6 minutes squared.